New study finds vitamin C and E may lower risk of Parkinson's disease. If you or a loved one has been diagnosed with Parkinson's, you know the diagnosis can be heartbreaking. Michael J. Fox has provided us 30 years and counting of mostly optimistic and profound glances into a disease that often robs you of your grace, your pride, and of course, your health. And while you can't actually say he's lucky, you can admit that he's done remarkably well with the disease. If you've been newly diagnosed with Parkinson's, you may not be feeling nearly as optimistic, and you've probably got a list that you should do for your health that's a mile long. It's nearly a guarantee that one of them is to eat right. But in many ways, we are still trying to determine what that means exactly. Free radicals is a term used for the toxic molecules produced by cells in response to stress or injury. Some injuries include damage from overexposure to the sun, cigarette smoking, illness, and aging. There is a connection between aging and free radicals that intensifies the effect of aging. Free radicals often cause large chain chemical reactions because they have an uneven number of electrons, which allow them to react easily with other molecules. Scientists already knew that vitamin C and E can neutralize free radicals and prevent damage. What they wanted to know is, could those vitamins delay or prevent disease? A new study indicates that people who consume high levels of vitamin C and E may lower their risk of getting Parkinson's by almost a third. The study, published in the journal Neurology in January 2021, followed about 44,000 men and women for nearly 18 years and specifically assessed their consumption of vitamin C and E. Those with the highest levels of dietary vitamin C and E had a 32% decreased risk of developing Parkinson's as compared to those at the opposite end of the spectrum. Vitamin C and E are antioxidants that can be found in fruits and vegetables such as oranges, broccoli, almonds, avocado, and spinach. Prior to the study, those foods were already known for their ability to prevent cell damage and inflammation. It is one reason that the Mediterranean diet, explained on the next page, has received so much positive press. The study left a lot of questions since much of the study was accomplished with a questionnaire at the beginning of the study. And the study did not investigate the effect of supplements on Parkinson's, though we know that high intakes of some vitamins from supplements have been linked to disease. In addition, if you already have Parkinson's, talk to your doctor before attempting to incorporate high levels of vitamins C or E, as they may interact with your medications. Genetics plays only a 10% role in Parkinson's. The best way to protect yourself from Parkinson's is to have a healthy lifestyle, but it's too early to say that a diet high in vitamin C and E will ultimately play a role in curing Parkinson's. Previous studies have had mixed results, but scientists are optimistic about that relationship. A current study at the Rush University Medical Center in Chicago and funded by the Michael J. Fox Foundation is investigating the importance of the Mediterranean diet on Parkinson's disease. Study authors hope that determining associations between diet and disease will help promote better dietary habits and delay the onset of Parkinson's. So, what is the Mediterranean diet? Back in the 1960s, scientists began observing that people in countries bordering the Mediterranean Sea along its north side lived longer, healthier lives than most Americans. They also experienced fewer cases of cancer and cardiovascular disease. The term Mediterranean diet began to mean the food of those cultures, but the term diet is a misnomer. It's not so much a diet as a lifestyle that includes a diet low in red meat, sugar, and saturated fat, and high in fruits, vegetables, nuts, and other healthy foods, as well as a tradition of eating meals together, enjoying life, and including regular exercise in their daily routine. It's also not so defined either. Greeks, Italians, French, Portuguese, and the Spanish all eat a Mediterranean diet, and their foods and cultures differ surprisingly greatly. What all the cultures have in common is a reliance on foods common to their areas, especially fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats, weekly intakes of fish, poultry, beans, and eggs, a moderate amount of dairy products, and a limited intake of red meat. Meals are built around plant-based foods. Olive oil is the traditional added fat, although nuts and seeds also contribute. Another food item associated with the Mediterranean diet is red wine. The Mediterranean diet is not about counting calories. It's about either replacing foods that are not healthy for you with healthier options or reducing those unhealthy foods in your diet. It's also about replacing salt, herbs, and other spices so foods taste fresher and more flavorful. Incorporating the diet into your daily routine is relatively easy. Many medical providers embrace it for helping patients with diabetes and heart problems and/or for preventing dementia, so you can easily find recipes online. Here's a simple salad that is easy to serve in the summer when basil and tomatoes are widely available at the farmers markets and in our own gardens. Slice a large, ripe, and preferably homegrown tomato into thick slices. Cut an 8-ounce mozzarella ball into thick, round slices. Wash and dry fresh basil leaves. 2 tablespoons balsamic vinegar. 3 tablespoons extra virgin olive oil. Arrange the tomato, mozzarella, and basil in a circle, gently overlapping each other. Sprinkle with sea salt. Drizzle with balsamic vinegar and olive oil. Eat immediately. Drool at leisure.